What's up, VC? People around the world, YouTubers, trolls. This is Bobby who's spitting the truth about records. Today's video is going to be about some new reissues that came out in the past few weeks and some older reissues that I just picked up that I'd like to share with you. But for those that watch me, you already know how I like to get down. I like to get down with that damn featured record of the day. The featured record of the day happens to be a record that I just picked up recently. Carlise Monroe, I Was Made for Love. Now, for those that ain't hip to this was like, you know, kind of like a disco, like R&B band. I'm just getting into it myself. I'm really digging some of the grooves that are on this record. The voice of the singer on it, though, I'm not really feeling. But some of the tracks on this are funky as hell. And the grooves, like for instance, Big Time Fakers, Outside Looking In is just... The bass line, the drums on it, I mean, they're just dope as hell. It's only when she starts, like, singing that I'm not feeling. But there are some people that are kind of, like, you know, into this band's voice and stuff. But I'm telling you, the lines, this is a record that's cool to check out just for that. And also, I want to throw in another thing that I picked up because, you know, sometimes when I feel like I want to kick it old school, you know, I want to kick it how they kicked it back in the 50s and 60s, there's always a copy of South Pacific lying in the bins. And, you know, I always found a lot of copies that were beat up and stuff, but I finally found a nice copy. Ain't nothing wrong with the South Pacific soundtrack. I don't give a shit what anybody in the VC or the world says. Don't care. I give it the thumbs up. Next up, this is a band. This is a group that I happened to discover on a blind buy. I'm digging through the crates at, you know, my local record stores. And all of a sudden I see this record that says psychedelic bubblegum R&B shit. I don't even remember what it says because I ripped the sticker off. But the name of the band is Say Shishi. And when I first dropped the needle on this track, man, I thought I had taken like a freaking cup full of opium or something. And, you know, I went down the rabbit hole in Alice in Wonderland or something. But this group, man, it just brings you to that happy place. I actually don't know how I feel about it yet because it's... Listen to the track Prism by Say Shishi and you'll know what I'm feeling. I mean, the happy place. Makes you feel like you take a bunch of drugs. But this record, I mean, it's cool. It's like $25. You know, it's brand new. It just came out. You get it on the nice pink vinyl. The cool record label has been releasing some other stuff. The modern stuff is called Coal Mine Records. They're supposed to be an R&B and cater to this. This group, Say Shishi, it's a bunch of girls that are from Brooklyn. Brooklyn is in the house on this record. You know... It's different. It's got some funky grooves, and it's got some girls harmonizing, like it's the 60s or something. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it, guys. Put the track Say Shishi on Prism, and basically you understand why I'm talking this way about this record. Check it out. Next up. This record, I don't even know why the hell I picked it up. I picked it up kind of more for you guys, for the VC and things out there. But this is a group that was running around when I was, you know, a kid playing this stuff. And I wasn't really sure if I really dug them. But Soul Asylum, Gravedancers Union. This is a classic album. This has the Runaway Train on it. This has the Somebody to Shove, you know, Waiting by the Phone. The classic stuff. And this is the music on vinyl version. You know, it's the normal stuff, music on vinyl. You get Dead Quiet Wax. You get a poly-lined inner sleeve. This one's numbered on, I don't even know what color vinyl they call this. Anyways, it's dead quiet. Sound quality is not bad on this. It's on par with the most music on vinyl stuff. It's high-res digi. I don't know if the tapes were originally in analog. Should we talk about the paper quality on this one, guys? Should we talk about, you know, the sleeve and the texture of this? It's a non-gatefold. Comes with this. And it's like a textured sleeve. Comes with a music on vinyl numbered. But it doesn't want a number because it's being a jerk. Oh, anyways, yeah, I almost forgot. If you guys like the content that I've been putting down, please hit the like and subscribe. And please click the ninja over on the corner of my little thing. That's my watermark, the ninja. But anyways, yeah, the Soul Asylum, for you fans out there, Music on Vinyl did a good job on this one. This one's worth picking it up. If you're a 90s fan, I don't believe this record has been reissued before. Anyways, this is the one to have if you're a fan of this record. It's a 90s classic. It's, you know, rock. It's classic 90s grunge rock. All those songs were on the radio. Everybody knows Runaway Train. That was their famous ones. And Somebody to Shove was another one that was huge. Next up is another record that I picked up. The Staple Singers, Craft, All Analog. This one is pretty cool. It's actually here. Shiny. Craft Recordings always gives you a shiny, you know what I mean? Gatefold. Look at that. Nice crack when you open it up. The lyrics and everything. You get a polylined inner sleeve off Stax Records. For those that watch my channel, you guys know how I feel about Stax Records. I'm a huge fan of it. This has got the big song on it, Respect Yourself. But the rest of the album is pretty soul. You know, it's classic soul R&B. And Pops can play the guitar, man. I mean, you listen to Staple Singers. This is a great band. Pops can wail out, too. Worth pickup. I picked this one up for 26 bucks. This is classic. It's classic if you like soul and R&B. And this was another thing. This one went out of print, came back into print, and I just wanted to check to see how this version compared. These are the Tim Young cut ones on red vinyl. Pressed somewhere in the UK on Combat Rock. Since, you know, I'm a huge Clash fan, I wanted to see how these reissues sounded compared to the real thing. Compared to my UK and US pressing, I like the UK better, by the way. The US one has got more energy and is a little more shrill than this one. This one sounds like the classic, you know, most digital reissues that you hear. You know, there's a lot of stuff taken off the top. It sounds like it was cut from a digital file. For the most part, for most people that aren't picky, it'll be fine enough because you get a lot of great music. I mean, in the Clash, the Combat Rock, I mean, just for collectors, you guys want to have this on red vinyl for 22 to 25 bucks? Yeah, why not? I mean, but if you're into chasing sound and you want the best sounding copy, this is not going to be it. It's just not. But yeah, those are some records that, you know, I've basically picked up last week. Those are some I think you guys should check out. All of them are generally positive. But guys, that's all I got for you today. I'm headed off to work. This is Bobby who's spitting the truth about records. Hope to make another video soon. Deuces.